What's up, guys? Happy Glocktober, and in this video we're going to be showing our latest pickup, the Glock 26 Gen 5. Okay, now I know before y'all even start commenting, y'all fucking keyboard warriors, I know this doesn't have front serrations. The first few releases, or like, I don't know, the first batch of the Gen 5s, I don't know, first or whatever, how many batches. First release of the Gen 5s, 19, 17s, 26s. They didn't have the front serrations. Even the 19 had this stupid little moon cutout so you could strip magazines. Glad this doesn't have it. It'd be fucking, this gun's too small to even put that on there. But YouTube purposes, it is clear. So, I wasn't planning, let me preface this, I was not planning on buying another gun even this year. I was like, I'm happy with what I got, you know. Last pickup was the 30 and the 23, so love those guns absolutely to death. Don't regret them at all. But I usually, every once in a while, I'll go to a pawn shop, go to a few around the area close by the house, and I'll kind of see what they have. Because, especially this one shop that I've gotten a few firearms from there, I usually check that one. They've got some cool knives every once in a while too, so I like to check there. It's been a while since I've been, and I know that this specific shop, usually they run through their stuff pretty quickly, if that makes any sense. What's in the case isn't there all that long. You check back in a month or less, and they've got all new things in the case. Maybe a few stragglers behind, but you know, you catch what I'm saying. They've always been fair with me, and whenever I went by there, I saw this guy in the case. Walked out, 300 beans and tax. So that's all we'll say on that. 300 beans and tax. Like, trying to watch my wordage here, because YouTube can be gay. Anyways, 26 Gen 5, okay, for 300 beans. That's not what it was listed for. After going back, I saw this, I don't know when y'all are watching this, but the day before today, I'm doing this video, and the dude said that he was, you know, at I believe it was 359, and I was able to talk him down. So I think pawn shops can be an absolute rip, okay? I really do. But talk to him. Really find a smaller one. That all of his prices are pretty fair. Some of them are a little ridiculous on his higher end stuff, I've noticed. But his Glocks and his M&Ps, like his polymer frame pistols, he's either pretty fair on, and then every once in a while, he'll have a deal. He'll have like one or two in there that's a deal. So, after talking with him, I was like, honestly, you know, what is the lowest you do? Because this is how I walked out of the store with it. No bag, a receipt, and this gun. Only came with one mag, no box. And, I mean, who really cares about the box when it's going to be just a carry piece or a spare gun? You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not storing it in the box, which I wouldn't anyways, who the fuck cares about a box? The fact that it only came with one mag is a drag. The Gen 5s usually come with 3, so I don't know what happened with other mags, but this mag is brand spanking new. I don't think this mag has been fired at all. I mean, there is no wear on this mag whatsoever. I don't think this mag has had bullets in it. And speaking of wear, you can see that the gun has been fired, so curious on why there's a brand new mag in it. I don't know. I guess this was the only fresh mag, and then the other mags, just, I don't know, were shot to but shit. Not through this gun, though. I don't understand. As you can see, it has barely any barrel wear. I mean, this has got to be under 100, under 200 rounds. As far as holster wear goes, this side's pretty solid. You got the top is pretty solid. And then the ejector looks like someone took a fucking rock to it. I don't know. And there's a spot up here. That's it. That's literally it. So yes, am I going to need to buy more mags for this? Yes, here. Clear. So this is going to be repurposed. This is my 26 polymer 80 build. I'm going to take the sights, just switch the sights. These are Amiraglow H3s. I'm going to take these sights off and just put them on the Gen 5 26. And then here we go. Since I don't use this for anything, I just keep it for just keepsake purposes. But the fact that I'm just going to take the sights off and use the mag, I wasn't too hung up at the fact that it didn't come with more than one mag, and the fact that it didn't come with a box, obviously, because I have a ton of boxes that just sit there, they collect dust. What are you going to do with a box? So it did not, this is the one downside I will say to not having the box. Okay, I will go ahead and mention this. I don't have back straps. I usually run all of mine with some back straps, so we might have to order a set of those. I mean, it's not the biggest, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's not the biggest deal if I don't order them, because it feels just fine. But I'm just going to be honest, I would prefer to have the back straps. I do. I like running the medium one, I believe it is. Because mostly I like the beaver tail. That's really it. I love the grip with the beaver tail. But being this small of a gun, we might not do it. I don't know. I mean, that's just such a great profile. I got this really because I couldn't pass up the deal, but also the mag compatibility with my 19X is going to be awesome. Okay, I have even like a Glock, couple Glock 19 mags. I think I have one with like an extension on it. I have magazines that will work in this gun. Okay, so only having one magazine is not that big of a deal. This is it's gonna turn into my carry gun. I already know it's going to turn into my carry gun. It is shorter and easier to conceal, arguably, than my Hellcat Pro. My Hellcat Pro also has an optic on it and a light on it. I'm not going to get the TLR6 for this or anything. We're just going to run this baby, like I said, with some sights and maybe, probably not stipple it, just put some handle grips on it, or talon grips or something like that. Something of that nature. Maybe stipple it in the future, depending on how much this could replace my Hellcat Pro. I'll never get rid of the Hellcat Pro. I don't think I'll ever get rid of the Hellcat Pro necessarily. But being that I carry Hellcat Pro, but my home defense is a 19X, having the mag compatibility change, like being able to swap mags in between my carry gun and my home defense gun, I think that's a great idea, honestly. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. So we're gonna give it a shot. I haven't shot too many 26s. I do have a 43X as well. We don't carry that, but I do really believe that in the world of having a Hellcat Pro, there's the 43X is hard to choose over the 26 or the Hellcat Pro, if that makes any sense. When you have both, it's really hard. I don't carry mine anyways because it's sentimental, so we're not even talking about mine specifically, but man, let me tell you what. The fact that it doesn't have front slide serrations, a lot of people would eat that up. A lot of people don't like the front slide serrations on the Gen 5s. I don't really mind them. It is what it is. But I don't mind that they're not there. Like I said, I run a 19X that doesn't have front slide serration. So, that was pretty cool. Also, a little bit more of a rare find, I guess you could call it. And 300, it was a steal. Also, even if this doesn't become my main carry, this will be a great just backup gun, spare gun. Fucking put it in a bag somewhere. Leave it in my truck in certain cases. Like, you know, I try and get guns from rolls in certain cases. And, you know, if it won't fit here, hopefully it'll fit there. And I think this being arguably one of the most versatile Glocks, you know, I mean, you could argue the 27 or the 30, which I love my 30. The 30 is just a little fat when it comes to certain situations in carry, I will say. But I'll probably end up carrying this more in the summertime, and then my 23 and 30 more in the winter. But, you know, after taking this to the range and getting a setup for it and, you know, getting it dialed in, this might be an all year round and carry the 30 when I'm, or the 23 when I'm really feeling that extra power. I don't know. I think this gun fits in a lot of rolls for the price I paid. I would have been stupid not to get it. Also, I think if I do enjoy this pistol and I shoot halfway decent with it, training with it and telling myself, okay, fuck whatever is released. We got a 26 at home. Might help us in the long run. And we might make a video on that. Sort of how to hone in your addiction a little more, I guess you could call it, if you are addicted to buying guns. But any hoozles, we're gonna fucking stop this one now before we ramble too much longer. But happy Glocktober, guys. Comment down below your favorite pickup, like, or your best deal, I guess you could ever call it, and your favorite Glock. Okay, comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.